Here's Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Jacksonville. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step, and a strong performance here certainly help him achieve that goal.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. That's caught by Gibbs.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Goff to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now the 2nd-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This from 30 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
Defense.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. They'll run the toss with Gibbs. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Throwing here on third and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade, and at times he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Hey, run!
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it once more with Etienne. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Second and 7.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got it at the 7, and he's going to be taken down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Hey, lie.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. He'll run with Bigsby. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the second time. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Here's a second and 9. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Here's a third down and 4. Goff to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Jaguars are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Jaguars offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. They'll work now on second and 4. Once again, it's ETN. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. They'll try and run for the first with ETN.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Hey, run!
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Kirk is the motion man. A first down throw for Lawrence. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Red on red. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. To throw is Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing here is Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy...
That one intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Ronald Darby.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Hey, go, go.
Kirk is the motion man. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
Hey, lion.
Here's 2nd and 2. They go play action for Lawrence. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Jacksonville. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. That's to Laporta on the tight end screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. From the gun, here's Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the gun, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Lions, first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point.
Hey, Jack Panther.
He's got it. And the Lions are back within 4. It is 14-10. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Hey.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Route.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
2nd down, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. Now Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now this looks like a design run. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Throwing, Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. The Lions call their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. Goff to throw on first down. On target to Laporta. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? On play action, Goff. He's going to air this one out. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Decent 24. Here we go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hot.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Goff to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. To throw is Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Hey, Lion, Lion!
Man in motion here is Washington. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. The Jags were treated to a strong first half from their franchise quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jags offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Kirk is the motion man. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former #2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Off he goes. And he's out 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that.
Hey, Ryan.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
Hey, let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. Now he'll run it. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run. It's Etienne. He slams it in there, and he is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Goff with the give to Montgomery. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. But Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
On first down, Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Hey, Lion, Lion!
Lawrence. He will find Thomas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Now here's Lawrence. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Go!
A run up the gut with Montgomery. He'll manage only a couple. Josh Hines-Allen there on the tackle. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Williams in motion. He'll go play action with Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. To throw is Goff. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive. All the offense is trying to do here is just get a little breathing room so that they can operate their entire system. For this defense, they sold out, brought pressure, and the offense is lucky that that one didn't result in 2.
Got a man, it's Thomas. And an important game there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's lost. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one.
And a short pickup down inside the 10. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Throwing here is Goff. This one caught by Patrick.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down.
Hey, run!
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Up the sideline to the 40. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Right, let's go.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that.
And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Kirk is the motion man. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Goff to throw on 1st down. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now Montgomery. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. 3rd and 9. Throwing, Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Lions are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey, Lion!
ETN now on 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Red 23.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it once more with ETN. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
On red.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Kirk is the motion man. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Now Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. To throw is Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Lions will punt this ball away. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Duvernay to return. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. Inside the 35. And they are not Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Hey, Ron!
Once again, it's Etienne. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Offside, defense.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short.
All right, let's go.
Because they're going to stay out and go for 2. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. He connects with St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down,
Goff to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. There's that man again, another catch.
Go!
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. That's caught by Gibbs. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A second down throw for Goff. He's got it at the 3. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. He's to midfield.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll talk things over before third down.
Hey, go.
They'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. Here's first and 10.
Hey, Lion.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards. 23.
Second and 6.
From the gun, a give to Etienne. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
And the Jaguars first down.
Here we go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
On red.
So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving them much of a shot coming in. But they rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.